Hey, what's up? It's Lizzie Callisto, and I'm back with another top 5 songs of the year video. And in this video, I will be talking about my top 5 picks from the year 2025. As a small music artist myself and a huge fan of the underground music scene, I spent hours this year on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, listening to small, mostly independent artists that you've maybe never heard of. Because of how much talent I come across daily, I feel like it's my duty, like I must share them with the world so that more people like you can learn about these amazing artists and find some new music to feed your soul, or at least to get you through your morning commute. If this video puts you on to any new artists, please comment below letting me know which ones you love. Or drop a like and comment your top song from the year 2025. In this video, I'll be sharing my top 5 favorite songs from the underground this year. And if you stay tuned to the end, I'll throw in a quick snapshot of some honorable mentions that can't be passed up. And of course, these are all just my opinion, and I'll drop all songs and links in the description box below. Okay, so the talent level in 2025 was incredible. So many artists are deserving of recognition and praise for their incredible artistry. Choosing just 5 for this video was actually super tough, as I actually had a pretty long list of my favorite songs from this year. If you're interested in a fire playlist with all of the songs that I talk about in this video and more, check the description box below because I've linked a playlist there for you to enjoy. And without further ado, let's get into it. Hydration, lip gloss. My top 5 songs of 2025. Number 5.
Got lost in the haze and I'm still running from the old days. But I know you're mine, know you're mine.
Once thought we were the same. Were you happy that you know my name?
In May, Kerri released the single Mine, featuring Ivri, Queen. This collaboration just had Lizzie's favorite written all over it right from the beginning. Both Kerri and Ivri are 2 of my favorite small artists on their own. When they teamed up and created this whimsical duet-style song, I was taken to a beautiful place as it played on repeat in my speakers. I love how the 2 artists go back and forth throughout the song, playing off of one another. Kerri's mellow nature and Ivri's soft, angelic vocals are just the right combination on every level. Both Kerri and Ivri released their own solo projects this year, and Ivri actually went super viral and blew up with her song Tower of Memories, Slay Queen. And while I love both of these full projects, the collab song Mine stood out as my favorite song from them combined. And that's why it's number 5 on my list for 2025. Number 4.
I shiver when I sleep. You're all I need. When we're not alone and I'm a freeze. 0 degrees. Follow me out and spend the night with me. You're all I need.
In my 4th top spot this year is 0 Degrees by Kiddamo. Kiddamo released his song 0 Degrees, produced by Arcane Beats, back in May. And I love this song for so many reasons. Kiddamo's unique melodies and harmonies are thick and compelling throughout his catchy hook. I shiver when I sleep, you're all I need. One more night alone and I'm a freeze. 0 degrees. And then the verses lighten up as he sings, how did God even create you? How did he make you? The verse is just like sweet and a really pretty offset to the slightly darker, heavier hook. Kiddamo's vocals are smooth and easy to listen to, and the song has such a groovy beat. I'm never disappointed personally when clicking on a Kiddamo track, but this one was my favorite from him this year, one of my top songs of the year, and I highly recommend you go and check it out. Number 3.
Soon I'll find out this shit tastes like water when it's late. I hope you satisfy my face so great. Here go by our silver chains. Y'all make sure my funeral don't happen in the rain. They counted 40 arrows when they made the case.
Next up, in my number 3 spot, is Scraping Off the Rust by Notahero. I've been listening to Notahero for several years now, but it seems like 2025 is the year that he really settled into his own personal signature sound, refining who he is as an indie folk artist. He released a lot of music this year, and honestly, every song he put out was beautiful. His vocal tone, his dense and creative lyrics, and his mixes are pristine. His music just never disappoints. Of all of Notahero's releases this year though, Scraping Off the Rust was my favorite, and one of the best songs of the year for me. The song is produced by Kiddamo and is a beautiful piano ballad with really interesting lyrics by Notahero that explore themes of disappointment in himself, of knowing he's let someone down, and of basically being on the verge of giving up, as he writes, "I feel the atoms that make my being whole just fold and rot and die." Notahero's use of imagery in this song is so unique, leading to an emotional grip on the listener. I just wanted to listen to this song over and over and over again, and well, I did. It's just so beautiful, and I just can't say much more about it than that. Go and check it out. Number 2.
Tell me, has time done us any good? My perception has drastically changed.
In my number 2 spot, we have Snow with his song, I Blame You. Snow released a super somber, sad, lo-fi album this year called Everywhere But Here. And of the 10-song album, I Blame You was my favorite track. The song is simple, with just some guitar and Snow's vocals, processed beautifully to evoke emotion as Snow sings, "My perception has drastically changed. I don't feel the same, and I blame you." I don't know, but I just loved this album as a full project, but this song, right at the end, was my favorite part, wrapping up the album in a way that made me want to listen to the whole thing on repeat again, just to get to the end once again. The idea of blaming the other person for the relationship changing is honestly a really vulnerable idea, and it feels so real, so close to the heart, and probably pretty relatable to a lot of people who hear this song. And Snow putting it out there into simple but perfect lyrics saying, "I blame you," was almost just too perfect. I've been listening to Snow for a long time, and his lo-fi sound always just hits the spot. I love this song so much, and I hope you'll go and check it out. Number 1. And now, my number 1 song of 2025 was honestly an entire list of songs from the beautiful Forever Falling. I truly could not pick one. Between her album in June, Therapy Session number 125, and all of the singles that she dropped this year, can I pick all of them to be my number 1 song? Okay, I know that this is a total cop-out, so I did go ahead and pick one song for this video to be my number 1 most favorite song of the year, and it comes off of her album Therapy Session number 125. And the song is Bubbling.
Been a couple years now, and my head's still hurting. Swear I've tried to meditate, but it's not working. I'll go to therapy, but it doesn't feel healing.
Her soft, airy vocals, paired with the twangy guitar melodies from Marcus Van Alstyne as the producer on this track, just take me away. The lyrics make me think of how it feels to have the memories of someone from times past still bubbling at the forefront of your mind. Like when they're all that you can think about, and the memory of them pops up anytime there's a quiet moment in your day, you think of them. Forever Falling sings about how she has tried to get over this person by doing all the things. Going to therapy, meditation, writing songs, but at the end of the day, the memories still bubble up, and everything else just seems irrelevant. moment. Forever Falling was my top artist of 2025, and choosing just one song wasn't possible, so I recommend going and listening to her entire discography. But if you check out just one release of hers from this past year, check out Bubbling on Spotify or YouTube. You definitely won't regret it. This video wouldn't be complete without some honorable mentions, so coming in hot near the top of my list this year are the following artists and songs that you should go and check out. Firewatch and Medicine Man, both by Sewer Person, who went on a generational run this year, releasing 5 albums in 1 year. Something Real by Mac, off his album To Call It Home, A Memory. Novocaine by Zaritsky, formerly Noir, featuring Can You See the Ghost. 25 by Heavy. Vengeance by Melmige, off of his Melancholia album. Erosion by Ivri, again. Ginger by After Lilac. Same Coat 4 Seasons by Carter. I'll Be Wishing for You by Plua, featuring my homie Crizzy White. The Letter by Swain, off of his album The Long Cry. Phobia by Not Cursed. And finally, Colt Moon with Missed the Mark, Wraith with Upset, and Mistral with Break Your Fall. And although not really an underground artist, she also totally blew up this year, and my favorite album of the year was Choke Enough by OK Lou. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here, and for those of you who supported my music releases this year as well, it means more than you would ever know. If you're an artist yourself, please drop a comment on this video to say hi and connect. And if you're interested in checking out any of my music, it's on all streaming platforms, and I will drop some links down below. And now I'm super hyped and can't wait for the music that's gonna be dropping in 2026. So hit like and subscribe to stay up to date with me throughout the upcoming year. I hope that you enjoyed this video and these songs and albums, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!